curtains for you.
What is going on, everybody? It's the Fatal Fire, and if you're just here for the combo section of the video, that section is now over. Here is the part where I'll explain everything, you know, what I just did, the timings to it, all that good stuff. So let's get right into it. And you know, the beginning, her first video was for beginners. These combos are a little more advanced, require a little more timing, and the inputs are a little harder this time around. So let's get into it. So the first combo I showed you, the start of it will be a back four. Alright, just a normal back four. The move is pretty nice. It's advancing. Startup is not too slow, so you can get some punishes off slower recovery moves. But after her back four, you will go into her dark blade, and that input is forward, down, diagonal, X. I mean 1. Oh, wrong move. Wrong move again. And I saw a lot of people having trouble with going into back four into her dark storm, but we'll talk about that later. So after the back four, you're going to go into her dark blade, and then you're going to go into another back four into her dive kick. And I talked about this in her last video, but this will be her dive kick with 4 and not with 3. 3 is a hard knockdown, so you will not be able to combo after. You will not be able to combo with if you use her dive kick with 3. You'll only be able to combo if you use her dive kick with 4. So we're gonna go into a dark blade, and we're gonna go into another dive kick. But this time, after you do the first one, you're gonna have to jump diagonally. So as soon as you hit him, you're gonna have to jump diagonally. You're gonna hit, jump, and then do another dive kick. So you're gonna hit, jump diagonally, do another one, and it's real fast. So it's all just consecutive. Hit, jump, dive kick. So let's see what that looks like. All right, so now that we got that part down, so after you hit him with one dive kick, as soon as you hit him, jump diagonally, and then do it again. So after we do that, we're then gonna go into another back four. But this back four this time is going to go into her dark storm, which is down, back, 1. And how you get the timing down, so I'm gonna show you two ways to get the timing down. Also, if you're having trouble with this, into her dark blade, but first I'll teach you about her dark storm. So if you're having trouble going into her back four into her dark storm, you don't want to press it exactly at the same time. So you don't want to press the inputs, so you don't want to press down, back, and X at the same time. That's the first thing. So if I press it at the same time, I usually won't get it out as fast, because I pressed it at the same time. Tekken just has weird inputs, and it says I pressed it multiple times when I really didn't. But so you don't want to press it at the same time. You want to put in the inputs first. So this is a very surefire way to get it in. You want to press in the inputs first and then X a little bit after. So it wants to look something like that. So you don't want to press it at the same time. You want to press the inputs first and then X a little bit after. You see that? You see how the inputs come in first and then X? So that's how you get it right there. So you want to press the inputs first and then X after. And if that's still not working for you, another thing you can do is press X multiple times. If you press X multiple times, it'll come out because it's thinking you're pressing X after you do the directional inputs. So it's either you wait and you do the inputs and then press X, but if that's still, the timing's still a little difficult, you can just press X multiple times. I do that when I'm lazy, or you know, I just don't feel like timing anything. So both those ways are very effective. Instead of just trying to get the jam-packed, you know, just trying to get that right time and pressing everything at the same time, you can press the inputs, then X. So right after her second dive kick, you're gonna go into another back four into her dark storm. I have her on guard at all. So right after that, right after her Dark Storm, you're going to forward 4, which is her Moon Glide. You're going to do her Moon Glide, which is 4-4, and you're going to press 1-2 and 1-2 at the same time. So that string looks like this. And then that'll finish up that combo with a sweet, I don't know, maybe like 64%, I think it is. Oh, I didn't do the last part. But you guys know, so the combo, that one, the timing is a little bit difficult for that one, but if you practice it, you'll get it down eventually. So just remember the tips I gave you. Into her back 4, into her Dark Storm, you want to press the inputs first. I mean, you want to press the directions first, and then the 1. So give it some time. And with her Dark Blade, press the input multiple times if you're doing it off her back 4. So you just want to press the input multiple times, and then you'll get it, you know, every time. So for her next combo, we're going to be doing her Bloody Horn off her down 1. Now, there is a little trick to this. I know this can be very difficult, but the trick is you have to hard commit. And what I mean by hard commit is, you know, there is no like option select or anything like that. Once you go for this down 1, you have to commit to this bloody horn. I think that's what the move's called, right? EX special moves. Yeah, it's called Bloody Horn. So you have to commit to the Bloody Horn. As soon as you go for the down 1, you have to commit to the Bloody Horn. How you do the Bloody Horn is you do 2 dark waves. Right? You do the direction for 2 dark waves, and then you press 1 and 2 at the same time. Mess that up. So that's how you do it. Now to get it in, now when you're just standing, the input is a little lenient. The input is a little lenient. So you know, you can take some time going in to her Bloody Horn. But when you press down 1, as soon as you press down, I mean not down 1, as soon as you press down 3, you have to go into it. So you do the input for down 3, and then you go right into her Bloody Horn. But you do have to be fast enough, or the input won't come out as you just saw. So if you're not fast enough, it won't come out. So as soon as you do her down 1, you just have to commit super hard to this Bloody Horn. But the good thing is that the Bloody Horn is safe on block. So you know, if they do happen to block it, you won't get punished for it, which is the great thing about it. But the way you do it is you have to do the inputs very fast. So the inputs, everything just has to come out extremely fast. If you don't do everything fast, you know, if you kind of take your time, she'll do her EX Dark Wave instead. So as soon as you press down 3, you have to go. You have to go real quick. And then after that, we're gonna dash in with 1, jump diagonally. We're gonna jump diagonally, and then we're going to do her dive kick again with 4, not 3. So we're gonna jump in diagonally, dive in with 3, and then we're gonna do her string, which is back 1, 2, 4. So that is it for that one, guys. You know, the most advice I can give you for that is you have to commit very, very hard to that. You know, when you're standing up, you have a little bit of time to do the Bloody Horn, but when you press, as soon as you press down 3, you have to go into it real quick, just real fast. You know, so if you see my inputs, they're all kind of like bunched together as soon as I press down 3. So that's how fast you have to press that. So let's get into the last combo. Now the last combo is a little tricky because we can just do something else which will do more damage, but I'm trying to I'm gonna be doing a wall combo breakdown for her soon. So this will be in her wall combo breakdown. So I just want you guys to get used to these inputs before I even do that video. So it's gonna be off her I fell asleep. So it's gonna be off her rising 3. So as you're rising, you press 3, and then you wait a little bit, because if you try to do it as soon as you hit your rising 3, you're not gonna come out with anything. So you have to wait a little bit. Right, you'll get the timing down, and if you do it a little too early, you'll come out with a kick that looks like this. So you have to wait, give it some time, and then we're gonna go back 2, 3. right after that. So give it some time, back 2, 3, and then we're gonna go into back 4. Now after back 4, you have to practice this right now. So after back 4, we're gonna go into her dark wave, but it's gonna be her dark wave with 2, not with 1. So it's not gonna be this one. It has to be the one that throws out a projectile, which is her 2. So her dark wave with 2. So after you press, as soon as you press back 4, you're gonna go into her dark wave with 2. All right. So as soon as you press back 4, just go into it. Kind of just switch your fingers, or your stick, or whatever you may have, from back 4, and then just circle it around to back 2. That's how you have to do it. If you do it any slower, it won't come out, and if you spam the buttons, the another move will come out. Her dark blade will come out. So this one you have to get the timing down. So we're gonna go back 4, right into her dark wave, and then after this, you're going to go into her moon glide, right? A special moon glide cancel. Dark wave to moon glide. Now, the way you do this is as soon as you're done with the input of dark wave, you're gonna have to go into down forward 3, 4. So as soon as you're done with that input, you're gonna go into it. Right? You can't wait a little bit, so I'm gonna give it some time. See if I could give it some time. Right? There we go. I pressed it instantly. Give it some time. There you go. So you want to press the directions first, and then you want to press the directions first. This makes it easier. You want to press the directions first, and then you want to go into. So you want to press the directions first, press Y, and then go into it. It makes it a lot easier. The timing is a lot more lenient that way. If you just press everything at the same time, it's a little more awkward. So make sure you practice that. All right, so after her rising 3, we're gonna go into back 2, 3, and then we're gonna go into her back 4, and then we're gonna moon glide cancel out of her dark wave. All right, make sure you practice that. And then we're gonna go into her, and then after her moon glide cancel, we're gonna go into the her AB string. Now the thing I like to do after I moon glide cancel, is just like spam the crap out of A and B at the same time, because I have it on a preset. So that's what I like to do, because I'm a little bit lazy. But you can always do something else if it betters you, if you just want to press the string. But I'm just a little lazy on it, so I just like to spam AB, because I have it on a preset, and it makes it really easy and the string comes out. But that is all I have for you guys this one. I hope you guys enjoyed the combo video and the explanation, and type down in the comments if you have any questions, and I will see you in the next one.